it's your boy Chevy Woods, the Taylor Gang General. You know, it's shout out to HipHopLivesOn, bitch.
So we all know that you're affiliated with Taylor Gang and Wiz Khalifa, of course. And I actually read somewhere that you had met him years ago in the studio, or how did you actually meet him?
We both was, well, I was looking for a recording studio to record my music at because I was like new to doing the music thing, and he had already spent some months down at ID Labs, and I was just calling around different places in Pittsburgh trying to find a place, and I finally found a place, which is ID Labs, and I got a time to record. I went down there and recorded. He was in the back room, and he heard some of the things that I was doing, and I heard some of the things that he was doing, but we both were feeling ourselves too much to be like, yo, let's make something. So finally he came from the back room and was like, yo man, I like what you're doing, da da da, I don't work with too many people, so let's do a song. And from, you know, a little bit of smoke and a little bit of talking, and Taylor Gang.
And this was actually before he was like a really established, right?
I met him when he was 16 years old.
Oh, 16?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. So how did y'all come about Taylor Gang?
It was really his idea, you know, because I had my own little thing going called Heavy Hustle, and he wanted to intertwine all like our friends. We both had like the same mutual friends, but he wanted to intertwine it all together in just one thing. So we came up with the Taylor Gang, and you know, we like to be tailored with the clothes and Chuck Taylor, so it came out like that.
Okay, so it's kind of like over the years he took you under his wing.
Mm-hmm.
So you came off tour with him. You was on the Rolling Paper World Tour.
Yeah.
Experience-wise, how was that for you?
It was dope because I've been through, you know, a lot of shows before with him, and then I was opening up on my own, so people actually already were familiar with what I was doing. So it didn't make it hard to like grasp fans. They already wanted to see what was it worth seeing, you know what I mean? So just being on a tour like that, I mean, Big Sean was on it, Wiz was on it. They have albums, they have singles, they have radios, they have years of working hard, and me, I have mixtapes, I have videos, you know, it's not no big singles, and I'm on a tour with them. It just speaks a lot as for those guys, you know, just bringing me along. They could have brought anybody.
Right. And y'all also, where was your mixtape, The Cookout, with a feature him on there?
Yeah.
How did you come up with the concept, The Cookout?
I like to eat food, you know, and I like to chill. I like to hang around my mom while she's cooking on the grill. So I was just thinking like maybe just bring the people to my backyard, you know, and let them know what goes on. And that was basically.
Okay, so you're kind of like a mama's boy?
Not a mama's boy. My mom raised me. It's just, you know, dad wasn't home, so everybody would be like, yeah, you're a mama's boy. But it's, you know, it comes with the territory.
Artist-wise, who would you say you want to work with that you haven't worked with?
There's not really too many people I want to reach out and say, I want to do this with, because they had their own time for their own wave of what was going on, and I feel like now is my time for my own wave. But, you know, I'm really like a Lloyd Banks, Jadakiss type of guy, you know, so maybe those two guys.
Those two?
Yeah.
Any producers? Or?
All the producers, you know, a lot of people make a lot of good beats. You just got to build a relationship with people. I don't want to be like on Twitter like, yo, let's make a song. I want to build a relationship that's genuine, you know. Maybe the producer was in the studio with Wiz, and I might have recorded something and he liked what I did, and he like, I got something for you. I'd rather do it that way than be get on the internet and be like, yo.
So studio-wise, when you're in the studio, how does your creative process come along? Do you have to hear the beat first before you write your lyrics, or can you write lyrics and make them go to a beat? I really let the beat say what it says, you know. I don't put words to a beat no more. I used to, and it was like a struggle of trying to make good songs. So now I just let the beat talk, and then whatever it says to me, you know, I know it might sound crazy, but whatever it says to me, I just blur it out, and you know, I might come up with the hook first, I might come up with a verse first. It varies. And how long have you been rapping?
Seriously, about 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
So at what point did you realize, like, this is what I want to do, I want to be serious with this, I want to be an entertainer, basically?
I've been rapping for 7 years, but it like the last 2 years is when I really like took it serious, you know, and was like, wow, people are really like respecting what I do, so why not keep it going?
So what do you feel like you have to do next to bring you to the next level?
That's a good question. I don't think it's really like the next level. I just think like I take it steps, you know. I take it step by step. I really don't look too far down the line, so I mean, it's not really a next level thing for me. Not to bash your question,
right?
But it's just like it's not a next level thing for me. It's just step after step, more to say.
So if you wasn't in this industry, in this business, what would you be doing these days?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
It was what I was doing 2 years ago. I was on the streets. I was selling shit. I was, you know, street guy.
So since you came from that street lifestyle, do you get the whole phrase a lot, like, oh, you changed, or you acting brand new?
Yes, yeah, a lot, all the time. But, you know, the people, I keep a tight circle. So the people that are saying that are people that can't get to me or I don't want to deal with, you know, or I dealt with years ago and now we don't have the same business mind, you know what I'm saying? So I got to leave those people be.
Okay. And growing up, who were you biggest, like, influenced by?
My mom, for real, because, you know, my dad left the house, and that's a big responsibility with 3 kids and 3 boys at that, you know, so my mom had to take on that. And like to this day, you know, I just look up to her every day. When I go see her, I tell her thank you, I love you, and like, you know, that's my biggest inspiration.
What advice would you have for any artist that trying to make it in the industry or get to the level that you're at?
The best thing is to just be yourself. I know a lot of people say that, but it's true. You know, you can't copy what somebody else is doing because the fans of that person or your fans that you're creating, they notice that. So I'm just not trying to be somebody else. You shouldn't try to be somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to St. Louis.
I'm glad to be here. I'm ready to have fun, you know. I'm itching.
Okay. Have you ever been to St. Louis before?
Yeah, I've been here twice, but it was more of a in and out thing.
Okay. So do you know like of any St. Louis artists here or?
Yeah, you know, I'm real big on I know a lot of people may not be, but like on the battle rap scene. So I know about like Young L. I know about A-Verb and the homie Hitman about to come through in a minute. I've been chopping it up with him here and there, you know. I just want to just show my respect to all crafts of hip-hop, not just mainstream rappers.
Would you ever work with any of those artists or any?
I'm about to go to the studio in a minute.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to go to the studio. Yeah.
Shout out to Big G and his people and everybody for bringing you here.
Man, I appreciate that, man. That's love. You know, a lot of people don't reach out unless they can get in touch with Wiz. You know what I'm saying? So that's big. You know, that's love.
Do you ever get that you look like Wiz a little bit? People tell you that?
Nah. maybe the tallness. You know? That's my little brother though. So you know, they see us together. They put things together that we don't even do alike.
Right. I always ask everybody this. So give me one word that describes you.
Fly.
Fly.
Yeah.
Why fly?
Because I'm never on the ground. Ever. Airplanes, weed. Never on the ground. Just fly. Clothes. All of that.
You see me out, I rep my game. Used to serve that John McCain. That John McCain. Hold up, they don't know my name. Chevy. Look at all the shit them dollars do. Getting all this money with you know who. It's Taylor gang over you. We popping bottles, gang signs. All my niggas gang signs. Rolling up, gang signs. Niggas tripping bang time. Hold up, what they say about us. Same niggas gotta get the okay about stuff. They ain't in the same league, they'll play like us. No stiff, no seats, keep that rolled up. Bang on them hoes, we does that.